Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone had a very nice weekend. Today for class, I am actually going to start with a little presentation on the topic that we are going to learn about today. I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just the girl for me, I want all the world to see we met. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, and I'd never been aware. As it is, I'll dream of her tonight. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. So, can anyone tell me what you think we will learn and talk about today? Yes, so we will learn about music today. So to start, we are going to start with different instruments. So the first instrument that we are going to learn about is the piano. The piano has a lot of keys that you can press with your fingers to make sounds and melodies. And the piano sounds like this. The next instrument we will talk about are the drums. The drums are quite different from the piano. The drums don't make melodies, they make rhythms. So you hit different drums in different patterns to make the rhythm of a song. And that's what the drums sound like. The next one we'll talk about is the guitar, the instrument that I, at the beginning of the class, played for you. So the guitar has 6 strings. It's a string instrument, and you pluck or strum the strings in different patterns to make chords or melodies. This is what a guitar sounds like. So the next instrument we'll talk about is the triangle. The triangle is easy to remember because it is shaped like a triangle. And the triangle, like the drums, don't make melodies. You hit the triangle to make different rhythms for a song. So as you can see, we're here. The person was making different rhythms at different speeds with the triangle. The next one we'll learn about is the clarinet. So the clarinet is a woodwind instrument, and it sounds like this. The saxophone looks a little bit like the clarinet, but with a little hook at the bottom. The saxophone here, and it's used in jazz music. It makes a very rich and deep sound. So now that we have learned about and heard all the instruments, we are going to take a review of all the different instruments. So this instrument here is the triangle. It's shaped like a triangle, and it is used to make rhythms. The guitar is a 6-string instrument, and it is used to make chords or melodies. The piano you play by hitting different keys with your fingers to make melodies. The saxophone is a very rich and deep instrument used in jazz music. The clarinet is a woodwind reed instrument that has a very matte sound, and the drums are used to make the rhythm of different songs by hitting the different drums. So these are the drums, the clarinet, the saxophone, triangle, guitar, and piano. And now I am going to take the names of the instruments off, and I'm going to ask you guys to tell me what the names of the instruments are. So can anyone tell me what the name of these are? Yes, it's the drums. Very good. And what about this instrument? You play it like this? Yes, it's the guitar. Excellent. And what about this instrument? Yes, it's the saxophone. And a bonus question, what music do people use it for? Jazz music. Perfect. Great job, guys. So in the next section, we're going to learn about instrument families. So instrument families are groups of instruments that have something similar to each other. So different families of instruments use different ways to make sounds. So woodwind instruments like the clarinet and saxophone, they make sounds by using a reed. A reed is a thin piece of wood that you blow into and it makes a sound. String instruments like the guitar and violin use strings to make different sounds. So different strings on the instrument, when you hit them, make different sounds. Brass instruments, such as the trumpet and the trombone, use echoing of the metal of the instruments to make a sound. So when you blow into the instrument, the blowing echoes in the metal of the instrument and it makes a very deep, deep sound. Percussion instruments are like the drums and the triangle. So percussion instruments don't really make melodies of songs, it makes the rhythm of a song. So hitting percussion instruments in different patterns will make the rhythm of a song. So I would like you guys to get into partners and match the pictures in section B of page 33 into the different instrument families. Very good. So next we're going to learn about where to play music. So there are different groups that you can join to play different kinds of music. So one of those groups is the orchestra. The orchestra plays music that we think of when we say classical music. So it has the piano, a strings section, so violins, cellos. It's a very big group of instruments. It makes a very big, rich, loud, and full music. It is often used in movies. This sounds like a movie soundtrack. The next is the rock band. Does anyone know what rock music is, or does anyone like rock music? Yeah, so rock music has been and is still very popular. And rock bands use electric instruments, so electric guitars and drums, and it is very loud and has a vocalist and is very popular. So Elvis Presley would be a rock star. Jazz bands use a lot of brass instruments and pianos to make music that is very fun and that you can dance to, and it sounds like this.
Here we go with Count Baker's recording of the 1 o'clock jump. Hop to it, Count.
So as you can hear, it is very fun and very light and you can dance to it. Jazz was also very, very popular. The marching band is a row of instrumentalists that walk as they play the music, and it is very rhythmic. So it uses a lot of rhythm and percussion instruments. As you can hear, it's a lot of drums, a lot of rhythm, and it's usually played at festivals and parades and sports games. So that is all for today, class, and I will see you tomorrow for our next lecture. For homework, I would like you to write down what group of music you would like to play in, the orchestra, a rock band, a jazz band, or the marching band, and why, and we will discuss it as a class tomorrow. Have a great evening. Thank you, guys.